Hello, welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to show you my kids' daily routine, and this involves homeschooling, entertainment, and food. So if you're interested, keep watching. Don't forget to click the like button and subscribe.
When we wake, hear the birds and see the sun. Side by side our fears are done. All the good times just begun.
We start off our day pretty relaxed because it's not the same as a school morning or a school day where you have to wake up at a particular time, have breakfast, take your bath, and off you go. It is pretty relaxed around this time. We manage to get everything done during the day, and we try to fit in the kids' activities and feeding and everything around our working schedule. My daughter would love to play in the morning, and my son, he likes to draw at night before sleeping, so he wanted to show me his latest drawing.
It was Stephanie.
Stephanie?
Yeah, because I made a good lining on Stephanie.
Okay. Alright.
Orange engine.
Who's the orange engine?
The new engine from the mainland.
From the mainland?
Yeah,
What's the name of the new engine?
is Billy.
Billy! Billy is the latest engine from the mainland.
After our morning greeting and bonding, it's time for mommy to do some chores. So I have some work to do, but I need them to be occupied. And I feel like one of the best things we did this period was we paid for our DStv subscription because they have a wide variety of kids content, and I'm so happy we paid for the subscription. As you can see, they have like really good educative shows. My daughter loves anything with music. She's going to dance. She enjoys dancing along. And as you guys know, Tito is a Thomas boy. So he's a Thomas the Tank Engine fan, and he could watch it all day. Now that everybody's in a good mood, we're ready to get on with the rest of the day. The thing is with kids, you just have to make them happy. I noticed this season, you just have to make them happy so that the rest of the day will go smoothly. So after a brief stint with dancing and everything, they're excited to get on with the rest of the day. So my son uses this training toothbrush. It's a Thomas, I told you guys, he loves Thomas. It's a Thomas training toothbrush, so it tells him go, wait, and when to stop. Using this type of toothbrush helps him to be more independent in getting ready in the morning, even though he's, as you can see, he's really playful and excited about it. All mommy does is to supervise, and I'm like, make sure you clean inside, make sure you clean your tongue, and when he goes red, he stops. He's 5-year-old now, so I told him he has to start doing big boy things, start getting yourself ready in the morning. So that's what we're working on. I know it's easy to feel like, oh, we're not going anywhere, so we can just chill. We don't have to take our bath very early in the morning. No, you have to just try and take your day like a normal day. That's how we get through these times. Grooming your kids as usual is very, very important. It just makes everybody feel like things are still normal, even though outside things are a little bit crazy. So I enjoy this part of my morning, getting them ready for the day, and basically just seeing them look good. It puts me in a good mood. Everybody's in a good mood, so the rest of the day can continue. After getting ready, it's time for mommy to prep breakfast. So I'm just going to be making yam and stew and eggs and vegetables, also known as eforiro. So that's what we're having for breakfast today. My son loves yam. When I tell him I'm making yam, he's like, what? So to put him in a good mood, to make him very happy, I make yam for his breakfast. Sometimes he asks for pancakes. What I do in the morning is when he wakes up, I ask him, what do you feel like eating this morning? So I try to make what they want so that they will eat the food I prepare. There's no point preparing the food they are not going to eat. And I have time, so if they request for something, I give it to them. My daughter will take yam, but she will only eat it from people's plates, like bites here and there. So I just give her her standard breakfast, which is typically pap mixed with crayfish and a bunch of nutritional ingredients. After breakfast, we just chill just for a few seconds while Daddy prepares the homeschooling station.
What's that? Are there some easy ones? Are there some easy ones I can understand?
So Tito, what's the sound of this? What I say is the sound of this?
Food.
Food.
I have some bird food.
Remember what's this sound?
Yeah.
What's this sound? Okay, so what's this?
My daughter loves to come in at this point just to interrupt. She's a bit of a distraction during homeschool, so I have to take her away so that Daddy and Tito can concentrate. Keep going.
Okay, now I need to do with the face. We don't have any neon orange. Like
First with the
this.
circle, alright.
And then down and come back up. I know that.
Alright, so let's do all of them.
Wait the cake.
After homeschooling, she's allowed to come back and scatter the whole place. This time, her brother has her time. After breakfast and homeschooling, my son still stimulates his mind with educational content on channels like Mindset Paw Primary, PBS Kids, DaVinci Kids. There's a particular show he loves to watch now. It's in 2 parts. One is called Alpha Blocks and the other one is called Number Blocks. He prefers the Number Blocks one, and I'm thinking to myself, does this guy like mathematics? Because me, I know when I was in school, I don't like anything with calculations. So he loves to watch Alpha Blocks and Number Blocks. So I allow him to watch it, and to me it's a win-win because he gets to stimulate his mind because this is educational content, and then it keeps him busy. There are so many things my child tells me about that I'm like, where did you learn this from? If you're looking for ways to keep your kids learning, entertained and occupied, then stay connected to DStv, I'm telling you. After TV time, we do some physical education. That's because my son loves to be occupied. He cannot just be sitting down. He doesn't like it. So we set our routine to make sure we always have some sort of PE every day. That's the opportunity he has to go out and just move his body.
We know what we have, let's hold on tight. Found what we're looking for in life. Call us crazy, but things are finally right. With you and I, the future is bright. Oh, you and I, we got it. Oh, we don't need no more. Even in the hard times, you and I can weather any storm.
After PE, as you can imagine, he needs a snack. So I made him crunchy chicken. I already have this recipe on my channel, so check it out. And I give him some chips. So he loves this so much. He eats while watching some of his favorite shows. The great thing is you only need one DStv subscription and you can watch on multiple devices. Someone can be using the tablet like he's doing, someone else on the laptop, someone else on a smartphone or your television. After PE and a snack, as you can imagine, my madam is tired and she goes in for a nap. My son hardly takes naps, so after his snack, he's ready for some other form of activity. We got him a bunch of them actually, a bunch of boxes where you can create things. So he has one to play with almost every day. We bought a lot of them from the supermarket. Some teach how to make volcanoes, how to look at the solar system, just a bunch of interesting things that he loves.
How? Yeah! Look! Mommy! Look at the pieces! Except for one more!
He loves to create things, so this is a great bonding moment for him and his father.
No limit to what we can do. Oh, we know what we have, let's hold on tight. Found what we're looking for in life. Call us crazy, but things are finally right. With you and I, the future is bright.
Once Tiara wakes up, she's ready for a proper lunch, and because I have time these days, I leave her to do her thing. She loves to try to feed herself, so I let her. Tito also comes out at this moment for his own lunch. For lunch, he wants pancakes with sausages and syrup, and that's what he's getting. How many times do your kids eat in a day? I feel like my kids eat about maybe 4 to 5 times. It depends, but I think roughly about 4 to 5 times in a day. I've just cut some apples into little bits for Tiara. She loves to snack on this while just going about her day. After a long day, we begin to wind down at this time. At this point, it's probably 6 p.m. And after all the hard work, I just believe everybody should just ease into the night. So my kids, they relax with fantabulous shows on Boomerang, Nickelodeon, Disney Junior, whatever they want to watch. I just make sure I oversee what they're watching. From educational shows like Pinkalicious and Peterific on PBS Kids to entertaining shows like Paw Patrol on Nick Jr., there is so much to discover on DStv. I also use this time while they're watching TV to prep for dinner and to prepare their bath and everything. So after that, they have their dinner. After dinner, what do? You go to bed because it's a long day. Go to bed so that mommy can go on with the rest of her evening. So I try to get them to bed early so that I can do some work of my own. It's not easy to do mommy and teacher all day. You will not have time for yourself. So my evenings are the times I keep to myself. So I try to get them to bed early. Thank you to DStv for sponsoring today's video. I didn't really think we did a lot during the day, but now that I've recorded it, I can watch back and see that we actually get through a lot during the day. If you want to see what our routine is like, you can download it in the description box. I'll put it there for you. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in our next video. Bye!